Blessings, 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 my sports to the bone people. Back at it again with another video. Thank you all for checking this one out. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hope you're all having a fantastic day thus far. So we have two topics to take a look at in this one. We see I think it was about a week or two ago, I shared some information coming out of CWI that there will be some changes to the CG Super50 and also the 4-day regional championship. Now we're going to be zooming in on the Super 50 Cup for 2025. We'll talk about some of the changes. We're also going to be taking a look at CWI sending out a message to the likes of Viv Richards and Brian Lara for taking on Mission India. Yes, my people, Mission India is what they're calling it. We're going to talk about it a little bit. So just give a listening ear and you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So this one here I am taking from The Guardian. I actually saw it on several different platforms, but I'm sharing it from here. So the headline says, condensed CG United Super 50 Cup revamped for 2025. Now, it says the 2025 CG United Super Cup, right, Super 50 Cup is set for a major overhaul, with Cricket West Indies announcing a streamlined high-stakes tournament to be hosted in Trinidad from November 19th to 29th. So it's a streamlined approach that they are working with, high-stakes tournament running from the 19th to the 29th of November. In response to financial headwinds, the region's premier 50-over competition will shift from its traditional 31-match format, right? So moving from 31-match format to an intense 11-day sprint. Yes, due to monetary reasons, right? They say the 6 established regional franchises will battle in a condensed round robin, with the top 2 teams advancing directly to the final on Saturday, November 29th. They say the competing teams are Trinidad and Tobago, Red Force, Barbados Pride, right? I think we already know these, right? Trinidad and Tobago, Red Force, Barbados Pride, Guyana Harpy Eagles, Jamaica Scorpions, Leeward Islands Hurricanes, and Windward Islands Volcanoes. Just a quick reminder, the absent teams, we have the West Indies Academy and the combined campuses and colleges. They say a move CWI believes will concentrate talent and heightened competition within the core franchises. Now, just to remind you of what Miles Bascom said, this is him, and I quote, "This reformed format allows us to maintain a high standard of competition while also refocusing our resources and building a stronger, more sustainable development pathway," end quote. Right? A couple weeks ago, I had shared this. The article goes on and it says, he goes on to say he emphasized that the new structure demands immediate excellence. Right? They say the reduction of the matches means teams must now be more deliberate and strategic in ensuring they hit the ground running from the very first game. So that is what they are saying, my people. Now, with a significant prize purse on the line, the rivalry promises to be fierce. They say the champions, the champion will claim US 100,000, while the runners-up earns 50,000 US. They say teams finishing 3rd and 4th will each receive 25,000, adding a financial incentive to every match, right? They go on to say the full fixture schedule is set to be released in the coming days. So that's a quick update on what they're planning to do as it relates to the Super 50 Cup this year. So, we wish all the teams taking part the best. We hope that they will go out there and put on a show for the for the fans. All right, so moving on, my viewers and subscribers. Now, Mission India, that is what CWI, that is what they're calling it. Sir Viv Richards, Sir Richie Richardson, and Brian Lara. They were recently over there in India doing some business on behalf of CWI and also, spending some time talking to our players. So I am taking this one from the from the ESPN Quick Info website, as CWI sends out there a big thank you to the guys. So this is it now. And I quote, they say, Cricket West Indies has acknowledged the contribution of West Indies cricket legends Sir Viv Richards, Sir Richie Richardson, and Brian Lara during their recent Mission India. Yes, Mission India. Right, they said the delegation led by CWI Chief Executive Officer Chris Daring and Chief Commercial Officer Rupert Hunter visited Mumbai and Delhi during the West Indies men's test tour of India. Right, they said the tour aimed to build sponsorship and broadcast relationships within the Indian market. And we spoke about this a few weeks ago, my people, letting you know that these legends were down there in India. Now, Mr. The CEO, this is what the CEO had to say, and I quote, "We owe an enormous debt of thanks to Sir Viv, Sir Richie Richardson, and Brian Lara for their tireless efforts and unwavering commitment." He went on to say, "Everywhere we went, we were received like royalty because of their presence." Right? They say their willingness to give of themselves so freely speaks volumes about their love and passion for West Indies. End quote. Right? So we know, my people, these legends, they're highly thought of, especially in countries that, still, you could say that they still value good test cricket, so the fact that they were there, the CWI personnel were well received and they felt like royalty is what the CEO is saying. So I want to say a shout out to Brian Lara, Viv Richards, and Richie Richardson for giving of themselves and trying to help the team. I said this in a video a few days ago, and I'm serious as a judge, as they would say. Right? You can know the future of a team just looking at how they are doing at present, right? If you have to keep on reaching back in the past to really convince people that you are going somewhere, or you are to be taken seriously, then you're probably not where you want to be. You understand? So as we continue to build, we're hoping that a few years from now we can have players that have just retired, or players that will be retiring in a few years. We're hoping that they would have created a legacy where people can take them serious off the field, and we can have them speaking on our behalf. So yeah, shout out to them. All right, my people, gonna leave this one right here for now. But before we go, I just want to say a big shout out to all the viewers and subscribers. Big shout out to all the supporters. I don't want you all to feel like, your support is going unnoticed. I really appreciate you all coming out, sharing the videos, watching the videos, liking up, and, just giving your support. I've always said the only fee that we charge over here is liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. So just continue to share the love, my people. Continue to support the thing. And we'll leave this one right here for now. Big up on yourself, my people, and stay safe. Bless up.